Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at LR Kid Gohan with the Z Fighters. I think it's just Kid Gohan, but we have him at 55% here, so we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at him with no dupes obviously invested, no skill orbs, no links, nothing like that. We're going to be getting him just like fresh out of the box. We're just going to go and be going ahead and taking a look at him. You guys can see here, we got 15,000 defense at 55% for an LR is pretty impressive. So before we hop in, let's go ahead and build some teams, and then we'll go into some events, probably just like the Vegeta event or something, to take a look and see how he is at 55%. So we'll go ahead and get into it after that. Okay, so briefly breaking down what this guy does, you guys can see on the screen now, we have a lot of things going on here. This is just like a lot to read, so we'll kind of quickly go through it. We are going to be looking for the unit super attack with Goku floating the entire time on the build. We have like one rotation where he will not be floating. But you guys can see here he's doing all kinds of different stuff. We have raising a lot of attack, greatly raising attack on the unit 18 key that we're going to be looking for a lot. And you guys are like, you see we have an intro animation coming, we got all that kinds of fun stuff, but you guys can see here we get key +4, attack and defense plus 58%, and launches an additional attack with a great chance for it to become a super attack for 6 turns, obviously very good. And then we have key +4, attack and defense plus 158 to start a turn, and then damage received, damage reduction by 30% against the enemy after the ultra super attack or unit super attack was attacked. That's like really bad translating, but okay. And we have key +1 and defense plus 8% up to 58% per attack received. So it's like that kind of mechanic kind of makes you want to think he's a slot 1 unit, but he's not. So we're going to be putting him in slot 2. So in more difficult content, we'll be able to see that more fully built up. But in this case, we're just going to be taking him into the Vegeta event just to kind of get a basic look, right? And then we and then gets an additional attack plus 58% the turn after receiving 5 or more attacks. So there we go. We want him to get hit a lot, but that's going to be tricky considering we're going to be having him in slot 2, but we'll go ahead and see if we can make it happen. So here you guys can see the team that we're going to be rocking with. I'll be rotating him with Trunks and Vegeta in slot 1, and then maybe in the beginning stages we'll throw him in slot 1 just so he can take all those hits, and then we have 2 Gokus on the side to be making sure that we get the super attack, right? This would be a very ideal setup for what's it called, Tech LR Piccolo, but unfortunately we do not have him, so we kind of got to work with what we got here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. Let me make sure that intros are turned on so we can see it. And of course, all right. Of course that happens, right? Where it's like one rotation that I have set up is going to be that way. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. Let's see what you got for us, Gohan. Okay, so right away, I guess I'll just set him up. Let's see. I don't know how I want to do this. Because, like, ideally we want to do this just to keep the rotation the same way, but I guess we'll kind of get to work on slowly getting these two together. It doesn't really matter. And we want to make sure we get him hit right away, but Carnival Goku does actually enable the unit super attack, so that is nice. So now that's good to know for future reference. So this will be the first turn we have him at 200k defense. That's not bad at all. And then considering we get the additional damage reduction of 30% after he does this 18 key and we have the unit super attack, this should be a decently impressive attack stat right here. So we also are at 24 key. So 3.4 mil. Not phenomenal, but he does greatly raise. So that can be a lot higher. This is just turn 1. And we are getting an additional for 2.2. I believe that is another raise. Let's pull that up real quick. Yeah, it raises attack for 1 turn, so that is another attack raise. There we go. And we'll let Carnival Goku and Kid Gohan kind of do their thing, or Teen Gohan, whatever you want to call them, right? So, 3.4 mil, double super, 200k defense. Now we have damage reduction after he gets hit. That's good. For sure, for sure. And again, I don't know if this content is going to be the best setup for him, but we just kind of want to get like a basic look at how he looks at 55%. So, nothing too complex here. And this is level 1 links, so there you go. Hey Trunks and Vegeta, how you doing? We're not gonna let the... I should have turned skip back on, I forgot. Okay, so we'll I think they're both on this rotation, right? Like, do we just want to throw the 55% one in slot 1 just so we can like not have them steal the show with Gohan on the other rotation? I think I want to do that. Or I could just do this, right? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I want to float that Goku though, just so we could see him like on the next case. So now we're guaranteed to have the unit super attack here on this next rotation, and Carnival Goku should look pretty impressive as well, so that'll be good. All right. Let's just get this turn over with. This isn't what we're here to see, so honestly, let's cut and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back on rotation. You guys can see that he's got a lot more ki. I mean, we're basically starting off right here. This is one of those situations where I kind of want to see what his attack stat would look like in the middle, because now we have 5 out of 7 links compared to like 3 right here and then 4 right here. So let's throw him in the middle, and then Carnival, but I want to let him get all those hits. I think this is like the smart, yeah, so let's do this actually. So now we'll throw you right here, and then we'll get the ki that we need with the build-up on that, and then we'll get a guaranteed 24 ki right here. Then the unit super attack will be procced by the STR Goku. I don't think that makes a difference on who procs it, so long as we get it. And then we'll continue. I guess we'll, yeah, because now we'll be able to set up the Gohan and Goku rotation, so that'll work out nicely. Yeah, do whatever you got to do. It's fine. Boom. Yeah, double digits. Whatever. Come on. All right, so now 4.1. So that's 700k more than the last turn. We should have checked defense, but that's okay. I mean, just know now that we're getting that 30% damage reduction on top of whatever else we're going to be getting here. So just one super in that case, and we are still getting a defensive buildup and extra ki from that. So like that defensive stat should look pretty impressive by the time that we're like to the Evolution Blue phase. It should be pretty good, right? I don't know if we could throw him in slot 1, but that's also not his role, so it's like, you know, sure, you can't. He might be able to tank a Vegeta super after he supers, but like, if he weren't, that wouldn't be his role anyway, right? So, I guess we'll just let this one play out. We cut on the last one, but we'll just kind of let this go, right? See where we're, because it'd be interesting to see where this Gohan's at as well. Because obviously on this setup we can't get him to transform, so yeah, one super and we're on to the next one. So here we go. Now we have, I think this is actually like the ideal setup that we have right here, right? So now. Yeah, now we're looking at 5 out of 7 links, right? So if I do this, we are at 3 out of 7. I throw him in the middle there, we're at 5 out of 7. So, okay. Let's throw him in slot 1. We'll be missing out on a little bit, but I want him to take those attacks. No, because I want to see the situation. No. I keep seeing that, like, animation over and over and over and over with, like, the unit super. That's getting frustrating. But here we go. So, 1.39 mil on the attack stat right there. I'm going to assume this is close to like 4.6 or 4.7. So like, ooh, this could hurt a little bit. I don't think it's going to kill us. We'll be all right. Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay. When you have 700k HP, it's not the end of the world. So now, yeah, 4.8. Okay. So he's increasing at like a 700k rate with between all of these, because I think the raising, it's like it's not stacking across the turns, right? Like it's the unit super attack is, but not these ones. So here we go. And there's also like a separate unit super attack that we could see. So maybe what we'll do is we'll go into like another run quickly and like have him link that with somebody that's not Goku, because I'm pretty sure he has double like unit super attack effects. It's like it's not just one, right? No, it is. So there's, okay, never mind. Yeah, it is the same. Okay. Yeah, greatly raises attack and defense and raises defense and causes Mega Colossal. Yeah. And this is also like, maybe what we'll do is we'll take him into Super Battle Road after this to get the AoE effect, because this is like, he has an AoE, right? Like, I'm trying to figure this out on the fly. This is like my first time using this unit, so I'm trying to, you know, figure this out as I go. All just kind of freestyling at this point. We got to heal up though. All right, this will work. This will probably be double digits if I had to guess. Okay. All right, 1500. You got jokes. So far he hasn't thrown the run, but who knows? We still got a ways to go. So I don't like this Carnival Goku in slot 1 nonsense. Not Carnival Goku, the version Z Goku. That's not helping right now. Okay, 1.1 mil. Come on. That super attack takes so long to load. Makes you think your game is bugged. All right. Come on. Boom. Give me another one. Yeah, we still got to build them up. Okay, so now we have just 2 hits in slot 2. It's like we keep running into this situation, right? Let's try and avoid the super with Trunks and Vegeta. It's almost a guarantee they'll do an additional. But right here, we'll save the active for a little bit down the line. I don't want to use it right this second. But that attack stat is starting to get pretty high. Like, it's up to 2 mil already. Like, it was just, like, what was it? Like 1.3, 1.4 the last time we saw it? So there, oh yeah, I forgot they get key when they get hit. Okay, don't crit. Just do 1 super and don't crit. I'm trying to, like, keep this rotation set up. I should have thrown him as, damn it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, because we have double Trunks and Vegeta here and we're not going to be able to get the unit super attack, let's go ahead and do this active skill with Kid Gohan and see what we're working with. So, without further ado, take it away. That was impressive damage. Did almost 7 million. That's not bad. So now, because he doesn't have... let's just throw him in slot 1 because it doesn't really make a difference here. What's his defense looking like? 454k? That's pretty good. It's turn 9, and we also don't have, like, the most ideal setup. So maybe that's not that great, really. But, again, we do... it's like... he is designed to be slot 2, so it's like we do also get the additional defensive buffs for being hit. 4.9, and this is with no unit super attack. But it's like we also get the damage reduction, so it's like, you know, there's a lot going on with this unit. And this is also 55%. This is no link levels or anything like that, so that can definitely be a higher number for sure. This is the experimental run, if you will. I'm just figuring this out as we go, like I said. So let's just let this rotation rock. I doubt we clear it in 1 turn, but we this Gohan's getting up there with attack, so he's probably gonna be close to 8-9 million right here. Yeah, 9.7. This is the most skill-based thing in Dokkan right here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. All 7 nodes, all 7 of them. No hesitation either. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. I guess maybe we'll just like take him into like I'd have to look at his categories to see like what would be like an appropriate Super Battle Road stage to take him in, or ESBR. I just want to go to somewhere where there's like multiple enemies, right? Yeah, okay, Gohan, chill out, dude. It's not that deep, I swear. See? I told him to chill out and he did. This will probably do like 50k. Maybe not, he did triple super. Yeah, double digits, okay. Vegeta don't hit that hard. I wasn't familiar with his game. So now we have an opportunity. We'll see how he looks. What is this, like turn 11, turn 12? Yeah, turn 11. So here we go. We have Trunks and Vegeta in slot 1 at 276. And then they still have their guard because they're in slot 1. We'll do this and make sure that we get the as much key with Gohan as possible. This will be 23 right here. And then again, we are at 531k defense on turn 11. And then we also have the unit super attack coming in from Goku. So that's okay. This is good. This might sting a little bit, but that's fine. It's not going to kill us. So yeah, 169, that's not that bad. So it would have been nice to get the 24 key there, but of course we're 1 orb short. So it's like the problem that I see with this Gohan, like immediately off the bat, is just getting him hit all those amount of times. Like he has the same kind of premise that the 6.1, okay, that's pretty good. At level 1 links, 55%, that's fine. That just gives us another chance to see it. So now we're getting additional defensive buffs again. So now that defense is going to be looking even way like better. We'll probably be like closer to like 600 something thousand next time we see him. Assuming I think we'll see him again. You want to guard? No? Okay. You're taking double digits, so that's cool. But like, can you guard, please? But like I was saying, it's like it's gonna be tough to get him hit all those times because I don't even think he's fully built up yet. And like it's gonna be hard unless you're just throwing him in slot 1 every time, which is not his intended design to get those hits. Because it's like the morale boost on the Goku and Vegeta from the Metal Cooler movie, right? Where you just have to get all those hits to get the morale boost. But I'd say that at least this guy's getting the damage reduction on the super. He's got all these different unit super attack effects. He's stacking and whatnot. It's like, obviously he's a better unit, but like it's just going to be tough to get him fully built up all the time outside of like stages where they don't hit a lot. Like, because right here, it's like, why would you throw him in slot 1 in like a really hard red zone stage, right? Like, it just doesn't work. Like, a good example, like maybe not because type disadvantage, but like think about like a stage like the Nova Shenron stage, right? Of the Shadow Dragon event, where like if you don't lower his attack all the way in turn 1, he's going to take a lot of damage. And like he's type disadvantage, so it's again already a bad situation, but like I don't think that damage reduction could save him without doing like attack lowering and whatnot, right? So it's wanting him to get hit a lot would be tricky, right? So we'll see. Next, I don't even know who's floating on this. I think it's version Z Goku, so we'll be getting another very good like attack situation here for this Gohan. So we'll see. Yeah, so can we get, yeah, we'll definitely be able to get the 24 key this time because we got all these. So this should be his best attack stat in the video so far. Yeah, like we're already up to almost 3 million on this. And then his defense is 831k. Okay, that's good. Like that's a lot of defense. Considering we're getting that 30% damage reduction after the super attack, like that's pretty good, right? And then that's after the enemy attacked. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that wasn't like turn restricted, but yeah. So like you guys can see now it's starting to look like now he's starting to look impressive, right? Like we're going to be seeing what, like almost 7 million right here, probably like 6.7, 6.8, and then with 800k defense. Yeah, 7.4 with 800,000 defense. That's really good. At 55% level 1 links. Now, like imagine, so like let's just think about this, right? Like imagine the content starts to shape up and we get these long events where the Buu Saga LR can look a lot more impressive, and you know you can get that standby more consistently and get like the most damage from it. And then this Gohan, like on the next turn, you know, what is he going to be looking like? Is he still going to be 800k defense? Is it going to be even higher? Like I don't think we'll see it. Maybe we'll see it in this run. Like you guys can just see that defense is getting so much more impressive, right? Like 800k defense with 30% damage reduction is damn good. That's for sure. I'm impressed. That's really good. Like near, you know, not a million defense, but not that far off, really. Like, it's good stuff. Okay, here we go. Maybe I don't need to see. We'll do like, I don't know. Do we even want to see the AoE? Like, the showcase is already 17 minutes, right? Like, I guess maybe we'll do like one turn against the AoE and just kind of see where it's like, what does he look like against multiple enemies in a setting like that, and we'll just kind of go from there. But okay, like after a Vegeta event run, this is pretty impressive. Yeah, 3 mil. Okay, yeah, unless he dodges it, that's what we're gonna be seeing. Like we're gonna cap off at 7.4 mil and then 830k defense in here. If you want to dodge that, I'm okay with that. Please. No. All right. Okay, so that was the Vegeta event run. Let's quickly go into like an ESBR setting and we'll just see how the AoE looks like on one turn, and I'm not gonna like fully build him up or anything like that. Maybe we'll just kind of like throw him in slot 1 and see what happens. And yeah, so there we go. I mean, that was a pretty good showing there. Like that last turn, like, you know, 7.4 mil with like 830k defense and damage reduction after supering in slot 2. That is a really, really good slot 2 unit at 55% level 1 links, right? So let's hop up to ESBR and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're not going to be doing this whole run, but I want at the very least see this this Gohan. Of course he's in slot 7. Okay. Let me get him on rotation and I'll be back. What better way to introduce Kid Gohan than with Goku's revival for this one turn before we head on out of here? I just want to see like this AoE at like base value and just kind of evaluate like how's it going to look when he's built up and whatnot, and like cause you know, it'll be interesting to see because like AoE units they're typically scared of, but I have to say like, you know, an AoE unit that can get it to 800k defense with damage reduction, like that's pretty impressive. And especially like imagine this guy with dupes or with link levels, like it's going to be pretty crazy. Like he's easily going to be able to clear 1 million defense in that situation, right? So here we go. We got this intro going again. We played it once, so we'll just kind of let it go this time. But yeah, like it's tough to evaluate this unit, like it just like surface value, because again, like I don't have any setup. Like I did that intentionally, but like there's literally like no setup here whatsoever, right? It's just like this is like him at his base, right? So here we go. We'll grab these, and then how is he looking? So we've got 214k defense right here, and then unfortunately we keep getting 23 key. Like that's so frustrating, but. We're hoping that Heart Virus Goku comes through right here, and we'll just be able to get this AoE and hop up on out of here. So 20k per normal. This'll sting. Just don't die. That's yeah, 122. As long as Kid Vegeta doesn't super, it's fine. Because then we get to see how's he gonna look when don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And like Heart Virus Goku's taking our HP right here. Don't do it. Come on, be a pal. I gotta do this again if he's all right. Come on. Yeah, that stung. Okay, so 3.4 mil. That was what we saw last time, but I just want to see how this like 3.4 mil on like an AoE isn't gonna be like anything crazy, right? Yeah. Nothing too spectacular, but let's just see how he is. Okay, there we go. I mean, yeah, these two hit very hard. Like, you guys are seeing what they're doing to Heart Virus Goku, and he's just taking double digits, right? And building up defense at the same time. So maybe if we're still in this fight, we could see him one more time. So maybe what I'll do... Yeah, all right, so here's what we'll do, actually. UI Goku, don't throw. Okay, he threw. I was going to say, let's double Whis on the next turn. I think you get the point, right? Like, he builds up, gets that AoE going, and defensively, he's going to look very nice, because you guys just saw in the stage right there where AGL UI Goku's taking 280k per normal, he took double digits and also raised his defense with the damage reduction. So I'd say just at a base value for 55%, this is a very, very impressive LR, especially considering all of like the attack prowess that he can potentially have, the defensive stuff that he's doing. This, and like you guys just see it right here, like this is without skill orbs or anything like that. So like, you know, we could potentially slap like a level 5 defense on him, and just that defensive stat's going to be looking closer to like 16k, right? Like, and that's just like, I just want to find like a reference, right? Like, let's look at a Dokkan Fest LR that's rainbowed. 15k defense, right? So 15.7, and that is without a defensive buff, right? So this is like a rainbow Dokkan Fest. And then we got a 55% Carnival LR, and he's basically got the same defensive stat, right? So let me know down below if you guys are summoning for this unit, if you have them, how's it going? Like, what do you guys think of him so far, based on the showcase, based on whatever your experience may be? But that's all I got for you in this one, so don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.